Hello, folks. Welcome back to Two Tap Tony's 2-Minute Challenge. We're glad you're here. We're glad that you join us every day. This is your show. This is the show where you take 2 minutes for you. It's a busy world out there. You deserve this 2 minutes of fun. We try to ask the fun questions, something that'll make your day. All right, with that said, here we go. You accidentally left the door open. A squirrel has come into the house. There's a fright on your face, but yet you know that you have to get that squirrel out. It's running wild. What do? Do you chase that squirrel and try to get him out of there, knowing that that might be a challenge as fast as they are? Do you try to lure that squirrel out, fanning a rag at it, waving your arms, patting your feet real loud, trying to scare it out? Or do you call a family member and have them flush that squirrel out because you're afraid of squirrels? Let us know. All right, and while you're putting in your comments, let's look at yesterday's question. We asked, what if you were with someone close to you and they were blowing their nose? It was as loud as a trumpet. We've all heard that sound before. Do you turn your back and have a giggle, have a laugh? Or do you look at them and say, hey, you need to work on your blow, because that was pretty loud? Or do you say something to them about maybe getting a better way of blowing their nose? Not as much power. All right. The people in the comments section said they would just let them blow their nose the way that they like, but they would have probably find something humorous in it. Majority of the people said they would have a laugh, thinking to themselves, that did sound like a trumpet. And I would agree. I would probably laugh also. Okay, folks, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks for joining us on Two Tap Tony's 2-Minute Challenge. We hope that you come back for tomorrow's show. And until we see you again, take care.
And see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Two Tap Tony's 2-Minute Challenge. Hey, we're glad you're here again. We're here every day for you, and thanks a lot once again for joining us. We hope to bring you a good show. And with that said, we'll go ahead and roll into today's question. Here we go. A storm came, knocked down a bunch of trees. Your backyard is littered with just a bunch of brushing trees, down trees. You have a bunch of teenage boys. You've got 3 of them. What do? Do you send them into the backyard to clean up the debris? They may have to use some little chainsaws. You're pretty comfortable because they're old enough. Do you let them do the work? Or do you call a tree service and say, I don't want to take a chance with my boys doing this hard work? Let us know. All right. And with that said, let's go ahead and give you the answer to yesterday's question. We asked, what if there was a squirrel running around in your home? And I mean, it's running fast. You can't seem to catch it, but you tried. That's what we asked. What would you do? Would you try to fan it out? Or would you call someone and say, I need help? Majority of the people said they would go ahead and fan and try to run this squirrel out. Me, I agree. I would try too. It might be a task, but I think it's a task that could be accomplished. Hey folks, thanks for joining us on Two Tap Tony's 2-Minute Challenge. We were glad you joined us today. We hope that we brought an interesting question to you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope that you come back tomorrow. Don't forget, if you would, 2 taps. The tap of like and subscribe, or the tap of like and share. It helps. All right, folks, that's going to do it. Until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. And see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.
Hello folks, welcome back to 2 Tap Tony's 2-Minute Challenge. Thanks again for joining us. We're going to go right into the question today. We want to keep it quick. We know you're busy. So we want to make sure that you can get in and out. If you're ready, here we go. You're in a grocery store. You walk outside and you see an old lady trying to cross the street to get to her car. She's struggling with the groceries. She's in her 90s, it appears. What do? Do you give her a hand, help her get to her car, carry the groceries? Or, with things that are happening the way they are today, do you ignore everything and mind your own business? Let us know. And while you're writing in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. We asked, what if a tree fell in the backyard? A storm came through, and I mean trees are everywhere. You have 3 teenage boys. Do you put them out there to work, clean up the debris, have it taken up to the curb so it can be picked up? Or do you call a tree service? Majority of the people said they would put the boys in the backyard to clean up their stuff. I thought that was a good answer. There's nothing wrong with a little hard work. It teaches good habits. All right, folks. That's going to do it for us today on the 2-Minute Challenge, or the 2 Tap Tony 2-Minute Challenge. We hope that you take those 2 taps into consideration. 1 tap for like, 1 tap for subscribe. If you've already subscribed, 1 tap for like, 1 tap for share. All right, folks. Hey, that's going to do it for the show today. We're glad you were able to join us once again. We're always here 5 days a week. We've got good questions for you. something to make you think. Well, until we see you again, take care.
Coming back and see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges. Coming back and see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges. Coming back and see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges.
Hello folks, welcome back to Two Tap Tony's 2-Minute Challenge. We're glad once again you're here. And we want to say we hope that you tap like and subscribe. If not, we understand. Everybody's busy. All right, we're going to get right into it. Here you go. You're standing outside and you see a crazy dog chasing its tail. And I mean, it's spinning around in a circle kind of fast. You look at this dog. What do you say? Do you say you hope that he catches his tail?
Yeah.
You want to keep laughing and you hope he keeps chasing it and never catches it. Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. We asked, what if you saw an old lady leaving the grocery stores trying to carry a heavy bag and she appears to be struggling bad? She looks about 90. What would you do? Would you give the old lady a hand, help her to her car, carry the groceries for her? Or would you, in fact, stay out of it? There's too much drama happening nowadays. You don't want to be a part of it. Majority of the people said they would help her. I agree. I would help her too. One day, we might all get old. And I hope that somebody carry my heavy groceries one day if I make it to 90. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us today. We are glad that you joined us. We hope that you come back and join us tomorrow for the Two Tap Tony 2-Minute Challenge, and we'll give you the answers to today's questions. Until then, take care.
Coming back and see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges. Coming back and see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges. Coming back and see if you can get with this. Coming back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. Thanks for joining us once again at Two Tap Tony's 2-Minute Challenge. We're glad you're here, as always. All right, with that said, we're going to go ahead and get into the question. If you're ready, here we go. It's a hot day. you have to walk. You have an umbrella. You know that this umbrella will shade you from this hot sun. But there's an embarrassment piece. You feel like people are looking at you when you have it open. What do? Do you walk in that hot sun with the umbrella down because people staring at you makes you a little uncomfortable? Or do you just disregard what everybody else is thinking, pop open your umbrella to block the sun, and walk to where you have to go? Let us know. And while you're writing in your comments, let's look at yesterday's question. We asked, what if you were looking at a dog chase its tail? It's spinning around fast. It's funny. You're enjoying it, actually. What do? Do you hope that the dog catches its tail? Or do you want to see that dog keep chasing its tail so that your laughter can continue? Majority of the people said they like the fact that that dog is chasing its tail. It's funny. They would like to continue the laugh. Me, I'd like to continue the laugh too. It's nothing more funny than watching a dog chase his tail in a circle, knowing that he's never going to catch it. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's show. We hope that you've enjoyed the question. We hope that you come back tomorrow to join us here on the 2 Tap Tony 2-Minute Challenge. And until we see you again, take care.